Hello and welcome to our new video at PMX Hub. In this video, we'll learn 100 different jargons or short forms used in project management. These jargons are important for preparing for your PMP exam as well as surviving in the corporate project management careers in whichever role you are. This video covers all the short forms that you need to know, so let's get cracking. Let's begin with 4 project management jargons. First and foremost, PM, Project Manager. Project Manager is the person responsible for the delivery of the project. PMP, Project Management Professional. It is a certification by Project Management Institute, PMI. PMO is the Project Management Office. It is the governing body for the project management standard. PMBOK, known as PMBOK, is the project management body of knowledge of the PMI framework by Project Management Institute. PID is the project initiation document which is prepared at the beginning of the project that authorizes the start of the project. PMIS is the project management information systems, the project management softwares or tools used on a project. KPI, Key Performance Indicators. How do you measure the success of a project? You measure the KPIs, Key Performance Indicators. OKR, Objectives and Key Results. OKR is the framework for setting goals on a project. SOP, Standard Operating Procedures. It details out the standard processes to be used on a project. CCB is the Change Control Board. It is the body or the individual that approves changes. The changes that are raised through a change request. CR, Change Request. The changes are submitted formally through a change request. EEFs are the Enterprise Environmental Factors. These are the internal and external constraints to a project. OPAs are Organizational Process Assets. OPAs are the internal knowledge of an organization. WBS is the Work Breakdown Structure. It is the scope decomposition of the activities on a project. WBS Dictionary is the Work Breakdown Structure Dictionary. When a project is broken down into work breakdown structure, different activities, tasks, and we code them, we gave them certain tags. Those tags and codes are listed in a WBS dictionary. RTM is the Requirements Traceability Matrix. It helps in tracking the requirements from the beginning to the end of the project. Scope Baseline is the approved initial scope that is used as a reference throughout the project. BRD is the Business Requirements Document. The business requirements that leads to the project are listed in a BRD. FRD is the Functional Requirements Document. The Functional Requirement Specifications form part of a FRD. Similarly, PRD is Product Requirement Document. The required features of a product are listed in a PRD. MVP is the Minimum Viable Product. It is the smallest usable product of a project. Let's look at some short forms from schedule and planning. CPM is Critical Path Method. The longest duration task sequence determines the critical path. CP is the critical path. Activities on critical path have zero float. There is no wiggle room between latest start and latest finish of an activity or the earliest start and earliest finish duration of an activity which is on critical path. PDM is Precedence Diagramming Method. It's a node-based network analysis method. ADM is Arrow Diagramming Method. It is arrow-based network analysis method. Activities on a project may depend on each other, so they have different dependencies in relations. FS is Finish to Start. One activity must finish before the other can start. FF, Finish to Finish. The finish of both activities depends on each other. They finish together. SS is Start to Start. SF is Start to Finish. Lead Time. Lead time is when there is schedule acceleration. Lag is when there is schedule delay between two activities. ETA is Estimated Time of Arrival. Estimated Completion Time. Gantt chart helps you visualize activities and their schedule on a timeline. Milestones are key checkpoints. They can be completion of an activity or completion of a phase. Let's look at some cost and earned value management terms. EV is earned value. It is the value of completed work. PV is planned value. It is the value of planned work. AC is actual cost. Actual cost is the money spent till date. CPI is cost performance index. The cost efficiency of a project is measured in CPI. CPI is a ratio of EV and AC. SPI is schedule performance index. The schedule efficiency of a project is measured in SPI. SPI is a ratio of EV and PV. One important fact about CPI and SPI is that their values should always be more than 1. If the value of CPI and SPI is more than 1, the project is healthy. CPI less than 1 indicates that project is over budget, and SPI less than 1 indicates that the project is delayed. CV is cost variance. It is the budget variance, the difference between EV and AC. SV is schedule variance. Schedule variance is the difference between EV and PV. BAC is budget at completion. BAC is the total accrued budget of a project. EAC is estimate at completion, the total forecasted budget of a project. ETC is the estimate to complete, the total remaining cost of the project. VAC is the variance at completion. VAC is the budget surplus or the deficit. ROI is return on investment. ROI is the term used to define the profitability of the project. TCO is the total cost of ownership. It is the total life cycle cost of a project.